Soxs. The Rays aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Madison Bumgarner is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup end. Just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit, too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Line drive to center field. Hayward patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
So coming to the plate, Connor Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Fouled off. Here's the 2-1 home. A swing and a miss at the slider at 88. 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher. All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Another full count pitch home. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Boof Bobo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. O'Connell is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Mel Pitts will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Ready now, Israel Ortega. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Israel Ortega.
First offering on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Pitts is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Starlin Castro. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Castro is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third.
Standing in, Doug Monroe, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Devin O'Rourke. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Ready with the 1-0. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's first baseman Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-1 to him now. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's now 2-0 Boston. Settling in now, Jeremy Pitts. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Pitts. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Hard hit ball to second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting 6, the shortstop.
At the plate, Jeff Pitts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Here comes the first pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. So perhaps some new life in the inning here with a two-out double in the second. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself second in that category. So striding in, Sammy Pitts. He went deep in the contest last night. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. In the air out toward right field. Moving under it, Monroe. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Leading
He's
off.
set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Now in the box, Patrick O'Connell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that becomes the first down of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Striding in, Juan Spanos, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. He's set. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, Brian Pins, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
The 3-1. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Hits, ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Next will be the designated hitter, Israel Ortega. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight to strike zone.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We played 2 full. The Red Sox lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Pedro Portillo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Pedro Portillo.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Hit sharply on the ground, and this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Brady Day. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
One out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 7, Jesse.
Striding into the box, Jesse Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Digging in to try it again, Connor Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Boof Bobo, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hayward has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Boston after this. Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And with one
right
away,
fielder,
time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. At the plate, Doug Monroe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air out to center field. Pitts is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ready to take his hacks again, Devin O'Rourke, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs. Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In now, John Pitts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Rays get a bit closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here. So that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Pete Hancock answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Hancock. Now batting.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
It goes to show you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Outside, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Into the box, Pedro Portillo. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 2. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And that's in there for a strike. Belt stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Center fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Pitts racing back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Standing in now, Patrick O'Connell. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
Third baseman number 2.
Stepping into the box, Juan Spanoff. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one now.
1 strike.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that's in there. Base hit.
Continued to on or not. He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In now, Brian Pins. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We played 4 full. The Red Sox 4, the Rays 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
Tampa Bay.
Stepping in, Brady Day, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Another look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Fastball just missed above the zone.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Into the box now, Boof Bobo, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Pitts over at second. Pitts is over at first with 1 away. The 0-2 once more, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2 runs a bit inside for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Here's the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. So a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Hayward. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Standing in now, John Pitts. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. Middle of the night at Fenway, and it's now 5-4 Tampa Bay. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Israel Ortega. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. The 2-1 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pitts is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Here's Starlin Castro. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Now batting, right fielder, Doug Monroe.
Stepping up to the plate, Doug Monroe. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Devin O'Rourke. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, and they take a 7-5 lead. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point, the pitchers are making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Hector Castilla will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. In now, Brandon Belt. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 3 runs already home here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Left side, but well foul. Still even at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, this certainly wasn't what he was anticipating when he left the warm-up mound coming into this one. Couldn't get out of the 5th inning and gave up quite a few runs in this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Pitts on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 7-5. Alex Silva takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Red Sox, number 89, Alex Silva.
At the plate, Jeff Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Count is 1-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And another foul ball. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Monroe. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Sammy Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box now, Pedro Portillo. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitts leads off first with 1 away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. The second for one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Digging in, Brady Day comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike one.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. O'Rourke retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They're down 2, 7-5. Digging in now, Patrick O'Connell. He hit a sac fly earlier.
For the Red Sox, the second baseman, Patrick.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear up.
Into the box, Juan Spanos. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Now batting.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Standing in now, Brian Pins, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Israel Ortega. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Bobo over to his right. 2 down.
The batter, number 13.
Next up for the Red Sox, Starlin Castro. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner towards second. Oh, and this kicks right off of them. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, the right fielder, Doug Monroe.
So striding forward now, Doug Monroe. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Line towards center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Connor hits, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Booth Bobo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Nelson Mesa comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 7, Nelson Mesa.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, John Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses 1-1. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Monroe is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Boston's out in front, 9-7. Devin O'Rourke will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt, as he hits one on a line to left field. Pitts is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pitts sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Michael Oka has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15, Michael Oka.
Ready for another chance. Sammy Pitts. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes the count. In there, and it's even at 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Pedro Portillo. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to third. And there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Brady Day. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Rourke is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Riding in once again, Patrick
Leading
O'Connell.
off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Patrick O'Connell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Day gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman number 2.
Now batting, Juan Spano. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, hits. 2 down.
Next for the Red Sox.
Digging in, Brian Pins. 0 for 2, but with 2 RBIs in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Nick Pippern comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39, Nick Pippern.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jesse Pitts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. Hippern has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. This is chopped down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
In now, Connor Pitts, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here's the first pitch to him. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Pitts on at first, nobody out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Boof Bobo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. In his career, Pitts is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Doug Rudy will come on now and pinch run here.
Rudy.
Stepping in now, John Pitts. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Hayward. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-0. Hit down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The Red Sox looking to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Doug Rudy will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 3.
So Rudy. Stepping in, Israel Ortega. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
For the Red Sox, the designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ortega.
In there, and it's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Number 13.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Ready once again, Starlin Castro. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down to second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
The right fielder.
Digging in once again, Doug Monroe. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball one.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Wow. All I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Now Byron Lefebvre is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. Devin O'Rourke will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. So far this year against Southpaws, O'Rourke is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lefebvre, a native of Montana, the Treasure State as they call it. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, there's the great equalizer. Change it. El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Striding in for Boston, Brandon Belt. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Lifted down the line in left. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Josh Dotson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Up next for the Rays, Sammy Pitts. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. A swing and a miss on the ball, way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
The plate now for the Rays is the DH, Pedro Portillo. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Dotson, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a second-year big leaguer. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit down the line at first. Belt has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Brady Day.
Yay.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Castro charging in on it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Ready for another shot now. Jason Hayward. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
Jason Hayward.
He's set, and the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on
Now
the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Patrick O'Connell, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now.
2-1.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. Full count, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Spanos. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And that's too high, ball 2. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 2-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Pitts is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Brian Pins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. And this remains a 9-9 ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter, number 13.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Connor Pitts. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Monroe is there, 2 down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, Bobo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Into the wind, the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Doug Rudy would be next. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead. Into the box now, Doug Rudy. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Now the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Tampa Bay leads this one 10-9. Gregory Pitts takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Gregory Pitts.
Now at the plate, Brian Pins. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
The catcher, Brian Pins.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone
10,
on the team can kind of take
hitter.
a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Rudy's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled away. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight. So they lived to fight some more.
Standing in now, Doug Monroe. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind this one, but he sailed it, and he won't be happy with himself about that throw.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Castro stands at second with 2 gone. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Tampa Bay Rays blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Byron Lefebvre gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Gregory Pitts wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.